Well, hey there guys, Eugene Vlad here. We are going out on a little snowshoeing trip here tomorrow, and we needed to test some gear. So we're testing the sled system here to carry all of our stuff because we're going snowshoeing. We're going to have a lot of stuff to carry with us to film and prepare a lot of good food. This is the day after Christmas. We came up with this little system. On top of our snowshoes we're getting a little harness and then carabiner there. You want a long strap. Can you stretch it out? Yeah. You want it long so that you don't ever lift your sled and it just pulls it forward. This is a sled just from the department store. And then we got a couple crates here, like milk crates, tied down with a little paracord. And that's it. So Vlad's been walking around a little bit testing it. Vlad, can you tell me how it is?
It's not bad. It's a little bit different than having a pack, just because a little bit of back and forth tension when you walk, but it'll be fine, I think.
All right, away you go. I think that'll be pretty good. All right, we gotta head back. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, guys, well, we're here. 3 Rocks. We got the sleigh. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what we're getting here. So, of course, we've got snowshoes, gaiters. And then on the sled, we've got a shovel, snow shovel. Got a couple pieces of wood. Pretty sure we're gonna be able to find some good wood here, but this is just dry to make sure we can start a fire. We've got our axe. Got a couple of drinks, Gatorade. Got this arbor saw, a chair, and then here we've got, of course, a big glide cam for the video. And then this is food. We've got some shish kebab in there. Got some bread, cucumber salt. Got some milk to make some nice tea with. And here we've got these are just little insulators to sit on. I think that'll be nice. And then water, pot. We've got our fire starting kit, first aid kit. Got our paleo stove, a piece of fat wood. And then that's a little tea brewer, which I want to talk about today. That's a really cool. And then some gloves and stuff. And all these 2 are going to go in a trash bag, and probably that's going to go in a trash bag. And then we've got the harness like we showed you. And we've got this guy. Gotta call him Stefan. Yeah, that's Stefan. Okay, well, let's load it up and go. Alright guys, well, we're setting out here pretty soon. Got to fuel up with the Bertrand. There's a review video of this stuff. I think it's really cool. And it's like perfect for this type of stuff, you know? Take it with you, or in this case, we're just fueling up before we go. Wow, it is so beautiful here. It's like a iced over paradise.
I think it's called the Winter Wonderland. Iced over paradise?
It's an iced over paradise. Winter Wonderland. We're so cliche, lad. Well, the sled system is not the best so far. It's picked up a little snow. That lip on the front is acting as a shovel, kind of digging in. So, lesson learned: we need a better sled. Just a forewarning, in case battery dies on this phone, we might not have a complete behind the scenes, but we'll try to get you as much as we can.
All right, so we're getting some drone footage here, since there's a good spot. Alrighty. Alright. I continue to make my way into the mountain. Been going uphill for a little bit here. Eugene's back there getting some drone shots. So that should look nice. But there's my sleigh full of snow. That's fun to pull. But I'm just taking it easy. And it's not that bad. Somebody broke trail this morning. So that's nice, that helps. Though, usually do prefer to be the only ones out here. This is actually nice for once, having somebody else go ahead of you. That way it's easier to move. There's something in your pocket that's on fire.
Oh no, that'd be the flashlight.
Oops.
Well, I got the wrong flashlight.
We met a really nice gentleman. We shared a trail for a bit, now he broke off. So we continue forwards. Look how awesome these things look. Pokey little things. Going is tough. But we're almost to 3 rocks. And from there, we're almost to our spot. So we're almost there. Come on, buddy. There we go. Oh, look at that view. Not bad. There's a huge hill I have to climb. That can be fun. Alright. It's 10:51. We're getting hungry. We have arrived at 3 rocks, which means we're like almost like 4/5 of the way to our destination. We are heading in that right here. Eugene is back there filming with the drone, and I've gone ahead a little bit with the glide cam since there's no trail broken yet. It's kind of hard actually carrying the glide cam and breaking trail and dragging the sled, but I think this is the trail right here, so forwards we go. Even though I have snowshoes, you can see we sink in probably a foot or so into the snow each step, so it's still hard. There is more than a foot of snow though, so they still definitely help. So this is where we turn up into the hill. It's the final stretch. Taking a little break, and then hopefully we'll be up the top here in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Alright. Excited for that. We've arrived here at our spot, and we're gonna set all our stuff up and begin the feasting, hopefully soon.
Well, it's been like an hour since we've gotten here, and it takes a long time to get stuff done in the winter. We have to go find a tree, set up. We're gonna make some shish kebab, so we have to set up this little thing. Have to dig out a hole first of all in the snow, this pit, and then super tired from the hike itself. Didn't get enough power bars, I think. And then the other complication is it's really hard to start a fire in the, it's 100% humidity right now, and it's cold, and it's wet, basically with the snow. We'll see how we do here. Got the handy Grand Force Brooks, and the good old system that we've always been using with flint rod and fat wood, so we'll see how it goes. Well, we're getting the shish kebab on the skewer. The fire has been begun. I think it's off to a good start. Getting some of the more wet wood dried up on the top. The inside of it is burning pretty well, and hopefully we get the shish kebab going here soon. All right, guys. Well, we've got the shish kebab ready. That took a little bit of time there, but I think it's pretty much ready. Getting some bread thawed out. Our tea, well, paleo stove, review available. A pot with water, one already boiled, and was used to make the tea on this Ingenuity brewer. And poured it in here, and we're gonna add some more water. By the way, guys, I wanted to say that this thing right here, I'm gonna have links to this down in the description on Amazon. This thing here has been the most useful tea brewer I have ever used. Man, it costs I think 20 bucks or maybe 30, somewhere in there. But if you are a tea drinker, you got to get one of these. It works really well for 1 or 2 people. Or if you have more people, then you can just use it multiple times. But it's mostly for, you know, basically for loose leaf tea. It's made of a plastic that's really nice and strong. And then the lid, if you ever pull the lid or anything, it always just comes off. Like, there's a way that it comes off on here, but it never breaks. Basically, it's made like that so that it would never basically break off. And what's really nice is once you're done brewing, you set it on the table, you brew the tea in there for whatever time, and then you just put it straight onto your cup, and that opens up a valve system here on the bottom, and then it just pours out. And the thing is, it never leaks without you putting it on the cup, and it works flawlessly. I've been using this for like over 2 years now, and it has worked absolutely wonderfully. So I recommend it, and I think if you're a tea type of guy, you need to check this out. Just click the link below, just take a look at it, read some reviews, see what people are saying. Definitely worth every penny I paid for it. It's time to eat now. Let's do it. Well guys, we've pretty much eaten. Vlad there's making second batch of tea, and we gotta get some more footage here. It's looking really nice. Look at that, those clouds and those mountains. So I'm gonna try to get some more footage here for the film. By the way, link to the film is down in the description. You can always check that out.
We have finished up here. It's 4 o'clock or so, 4:17. We are heading out. Got everything packed up in the sled, and we're gonna go back down. All right, let's go. We're making our way down, and there is a huge hill that I have to come down, and it's gonna be fun with the big old sleigh. Should be okay. Snow's deep, but whatever. Eugene's down.
It was really cool to walk through the night because we've been seeing so many different little footprints. This one here, well, let me tell you the ones we've seen. We've seen a moose, deer, a lot of deer, several moose. There was one that's like a fox because the huge holes in the snow, and then it pops out, and then there's another hole. It looks like bombs were dropped or something. Really deep, and you can see the animal jumped out of the hole into the next one, and it's about this big. So it's either like a probably a coyote or a fox or something. And then we saw bunnies, a bunch of little bunny rabbits everywhere. And then this is a mouse, and he's just really cool. So check it out. Like tiny little feet. Look at those. Like tiny little feet, and you can see his tail dragging behind. And he ran, and then you can see he has a little hole over there, right in the center of my light beam. You can see he got in that little hole.
Here you can see rabbit tracks or bunny tracks, whatever you prefer.
There. And they look like birds over here. They look like ducks flying right there. Oh, and then the other thing we saw that we could not film was I think it was a quail or something. Right on the trail, it was buried in the snow, and I passed it, and between me and Vlad, it flew out because we woke it up. It was sleeping inside of the snow. You guys tell us, what is that? Is that a quail, or what is it? What sleeps in the snow like that?
Well, we have made it to the road, and our car is just a little bit up the road. Woohoo! Oh, that was tiring. This sled has really gotten the best of me. We have made it back to the car. Look at that. Look at our camera. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. It's got like frost all over it, and they like all these snowflakes inside of there. Look at that. Looks cool.
All right, guys. Well, we're back. We're heading home. Thank you for watching the video. Please click the link to watch the main video. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. If this is your first time watching, welcome. And leave a thumbs up on the video if you liked it, and also leave a comment below if you have any suggestions, questions, comments. That will be very helpful. And as always, praise God for the beautiful nature and these beautiful places that He provided and created for us to enjoy and see him through. So it's been Eugene and Vlad with Review Outdoor Gear, and I hope to see you in a future video.